ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਸਟੋਰੀ ਗੇਮਿੰਗ YouTube ਚੈਨਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ। ਅੱਜ ਆਪਾਂ ਫਾਈਨਲ ਫੈਂਟਸੀ 16 ਨੂੰ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਪਾਰਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੰਟੀਨਿਊ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਪੂਰਾ ਗੇਮ ਪਲੇ ਦੇਖਣ ਲਈ ਜੁੜੇ ਰਹੋ ਸਾਡੇ ਚੈਨਲ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਗੇਮਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਗੇਮ ਪਲੇ ਪਸੰਦ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਨੂੰ ਲਾਈਕ ਤੇ ਚੈਨਲ ਨੂੰ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। ਪਿਛਲੇ ਪਾਰਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਫੀਨਿਕਸ ਗੇਟ ਚੋਂ ਨਿਕਲ ਆਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਤੇ ਕਲਾਈਵ ਨੇ ਟਰੁੱਥ ਐਕਸੈਪਟ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ। ਇਫਰੀਤ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਹੁਣ ਅੱਗੇ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ।
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
ਟੌਰਗਲ ਕਿਉਂ ਭੱਜੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਇੰਨੀ ਤੇਜ਼? ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕੁਛ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ। ਓਕੇ 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 ਓਕੇ, ਆਪਾਂ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਵਾਪਸ ਉਸੇ ਪਿੰਡ 'ਚ ਚੱਲੇ ਆ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਾਣੇ। ਤੇਰੀ ਨੂੰ
What happened here?
ਓਹੋ, ਮਾਰਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ।
Imperials.
ਏਰੀਅਲਸ ਖੜ ਜਾ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਮੈਂ। ਵੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਵਾਲੇ ਮਾਰਤੇ ਜੀ ਯਾਰ।
Remember our orders? No survivors.
ਨੋ ਸਰਵਾਈਵਰਸ, ਆਹੋ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਮੈਂ, ਨੋ ਸਰਵਾਈਵਰ ਦਾ। ਤੂੰ ਬਚ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਠੀਕ ਆ। ਵੱਡੇ ਨੋ ਸਰਵਾਈਵਰ ਦੇ ਹੈਗਾ ਕੋਈ ਸਰਵਾਈਵਰ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਚੋਂ? ਮੇਅਰ ਤੇ ਲੇਡੀ ਹਾਨਾ, ਬਸ ਉਹ ਦੇਖ ਲਈਏ ਆਪਾਂ।
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded?
ਆਹੋ ਲੈ, ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਯੂ ਆਰ ਬੋਰਨ ਸਲੇਵ।
All the ducal dogs. Ducal dogs.
ਭਰਾ ਰਾਜੇ ਦਾ ਮੁੰਡਾ, ਸਲੇਵ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਤੂੰ ਕਹੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ। ਤੂੰ ਰਾਜਾ ਤੋ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ
You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Torgal. Hold tight. Get him.
ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਲੇਡੀ ਹਾਨਾ ਦਾ ਘਰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ।
All must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them. By
Asha.
Annibella's command.
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬੈਰਰਸ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ੈਲਟਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਇੱਕ ਕਲਾਈਵ ਹੋਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ, ਤਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਊਗਾ। ਓਕੇ, ਕਲਾਈਵ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਮਾਈ ਮਦਰ ਆਰਡਰ ਦਿਸ, ਇਹਦੀ ਮਦਰ ਨੇ ਆਰਡਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰਨ ਦਾ ਪਿੰਡ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ। ਜਾਈ ਯਾਰ,
Sick of Torgal. Get him. There, boys. Over here. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boys.
ਚੱਕ।
I'm sorry, Lady Hanna.
ਓਹੋ, ਲੇਡੀ ਹਾਨਾ ਪਈ ਵਿਚਾਰੀ।
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
ਸਹੀ ਗੱਲ ਆ। ਇਹਦੀ ਮਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੈਰਰਸ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਨਫ਼ਰਤ ਆ ਯਾਰ ਕਲਾਈਵ ਦੀ ਨੂੰ। Gav.
Too late. Gav. Clive. Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਆ ਵਾਕਿਆ ਕਲਾਈਵ ਦਾ ਫਾਦਰ ਸੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੈਰੋਸ ਨੂੰ ਆਏ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਸਲੇਵਾਂ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਟ੍ਰੀਟ ਬਹੁਤ ਚੰਗਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਯਾਰ
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which
ਸਹੀ
is
ਗੱਲ
why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
ਓਕੇ
And
ਹੁਣ
we'd
ਆਪਾਂ
best be
ਹਾਈਡ
quick.
ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਣਾ
Last I
ਸਿਡ
heard, he
ਕੋਲ
was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
ਓਕੇ
Thank you.
ਜਿੰਨੇ ਮਰੇ ਆ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਿਚਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਬਣਗੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੋਪਰ ਬੇਰਲ ਦੇਣਗੇ
When you're ready then.
ਕਿਵੇਂ ਲਾਸ਼ਾਂ ਵਿਛਾਈਆਂ ਪਈਆਂ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਆ ਕੋਣਾ
Rats, lead me to your nest.
ਓਕੇ ਇਹ ਟਾਈਟਨ ਦਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਉਹਨੇ ਸਿਡ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਭਣ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ
If only he knew where to send it.
ਰਾਈਟਿੰਗ ਰੋਂਗਸ
To Sid Solar then. We have a lot to discuss.
ਇੱਕ ਮਿੰਟ ਇਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਲੌਕ ਲੱਗਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਕੁਐਸਟ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰੈਸ ਇਜ਼ ਕਰੰਟਲੀ ਰੈਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟਡ ਓਕੇ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਾਣਾ ਸਿਡ ਕੋਲ
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick break.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that.
Yup.
It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true.
ਭਰਾ ਜੋਸ਼ੂਆ ਜੀ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੀ ਯਾਰ
And in turn, salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
ਸੇਠ ਗੁਰੂ ਨੇ ਹੁਣ ਪਲਾਨ ਦੱਸੂਗਾ ਉਹਦਾ ਕੀ ਵੱਡਾ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਊਗਾ
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital.
Okay.
And pay a visit to Mother.
Okay, ਆਪਾਂ ਇੰਪੀਰੀਅਲ ਵੱਲ ਜਾਣਾ ਇਹ ਇੰਪੀਰੀਅਲ ਆਰਮੀ ਦਾ ਕੈਸਲ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਦਾ ਕਾਉਂਸਲ ਆਫ ਐਲਡਰਸ
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
ਇਹ ਇੰਪੀਰੀਅਲ ਦਾ ਰਾਜਾ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਹੱਥ 'ਚ ਫੁੱਲ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੁਣ ਕਲਾਈਵ ਦੀ ਮਦਰ ਨੇ ਵਿਆਹ ਕਰਵਾਇਆ ਇਹ ਉਹ ਬੰਦਾ
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Okay.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
ਓਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀਆਂ ਨੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਤੇ ਹਮਲਾ ਕਰਨ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਬਚਾਉਣ ਦਾ ਵਾਅਦਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸਟੇਟ ਦੇ ਜੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਭੁੱਖੇ ਮਰਦੇ ਹੋਣ ਫਿਰ
buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without?
Okay.
But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
Obviously, ਇਹ ਵਾਰ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੀ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ
Exactly what I mean.
ਦੇਖਿਆ
It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
ਦਫਾਓ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਬਾਅਦ 'ਚ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗੂਗਾ ਇਹ ਰਾਜਾ ਨਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਚੰਗਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਦਾ ਕਲਾਈਵ ਦੀ ਮਦਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹਦਾ ਵਿਆਹ ਹੋਇਆ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਗੰਦਾ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ ਪਾਗਲ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਇੱਕ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur.
ਮੁਹੰਮਦ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਮੁਹੰਮਦ ਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਵਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਡਰੈਗਨ ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦਾ
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਸੱਚਾਈ
You
ਦੱਸੂਗਾ
mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
ਲੋਕੀ ਜਿਹਦੀ ਪੂਜਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਟਲਸ ਦੀ
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing.
Okay.
All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡਾ ਸਵਾਲ ਇਹ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਟਲਸ
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily.
ਮਦਰ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਟਲ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as
ਹਾਂ
mountains.
ਕਹੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind? Well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Okay.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
ਰਾਜਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ
The higher-ups, the gods themselves.
ਅੱਛਾ ਗॉड्स ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਓਕੇ
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
ਹਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਲਾਈਵ ਵੈਰੀ ਗੁੱਡ
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
ਸਾਈਡ ਕੁਐਸਟ ਕਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਪਈਆਂ ਯਾਰ 2 ਕੁ ਕਰ ਲਈਏ ਕੰਪਲੀਟ
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
Wanted to send a message.
What happened? Is everything all right? No.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
Okay. We will go.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
ਆ ਰਹੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਣਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕੌਣ ਚਿੱਕਾ ਮਰ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਚੱਕ ਬਈ
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Okay. ਚਲੋ ਕੁੜੀ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਵਾਪਸ ਭੇਜਤਾ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੋਇਲ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਲੱਭਣੀ ਹੈ ਇਹਦੀ
There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
Gather sample. Done. ਚਾਰ ਲੱਭਣੇ ਆਪਾਂ 2 ਉਹ ਜੰਪ ਮਾਰੀ ਜਾਣਾ ਕਮਲਿਆ 3 4
That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
चलो भाई, हम चल गए हाइडवे ते
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Wanted to send a message.
मुर्गी.
What happened? Is everything all right?
Yup.
My shield and shining armor. You can give...
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
Okay. ਹੁਣ ਕੁੜੀ ਦੀ ਚਿੰਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗੀ ਉਹ ਆਈ ਸੀ ਬਸ soil ਆਏ ਤੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਰਿਸਰਚ ਕੰਪਲੀਟ ਹੋਵੇ
And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੂਜੀ ਕੁਐਸਟ ਕੰਪਲੀਟ ਕਰ ਲਈਏ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਕਮੈਂਟ ਇਧਰ ਆ
Clive, I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task
ਯਾਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਟਾਈਟਨ ਦਾ ਖਬਰ ਹੀ ਸੀਗਾ ਤੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਹਾਈਡਵੇ ਦਾ ਹਨਾ ਉਹਨੇ ਤਾਂ ਮਗਰ ਹੀ ਆਇਆ ਹੋਊਗਾ
I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
Okay, ਸਾਰੇ ਅੱਡ ਬੈਠੇ ਆ ਦੂਰ
He's never this late.
Something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
There's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time
ਯਾਰ
to
ਕਲਾਈ ਦਾ
wash
ਵੀ
and dress
ਚੌਕਬੋ
for
ਸੀਗਾ
dinner
ਇੱਕ
when
ਹਨਾ
I've got little darlings
ਜਿਹਨਾਂ
like
ਨੂੰ
these to
ਬਚਾਇਆ
wait
ਸੀਗਾ
on
ਤੇ
now?
ਉਹਦੀ ਅੱਖ ਤੇ ਸੱਟ ਵੱਜ ਗਈ
Anyway,
ਸੀਗੀ
Thanks for the food,
ਉਹ
and be
ਪਤਾ
sure
ਨਹੀਂ
to
ਕਿੱਧਰ
give
ਗਿਆ
Kenneth my regards.
ਸੈਕਿੰਡ ਪਰਸਨ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਥਰਡ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਓਕੇ ਸਟ੍ਰੇਟ ਐਂਡ ਦੈਨ ਲੈਫਟ
Clive, was it?
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
ਕਲਾਈਵ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਉਹਨੇ ਸਿਡ ਨੇ ਬੰਦ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਜੇਲ੍ਹ 'ਚ ਤਾਂ ਕਹੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ There's the third one.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a physicus immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
I hate
ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਸਾਈਡ ਕੁਐਸਟ ਆ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਕੰਪਲੀਟ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਯਾਰ
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
The hideaway is quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
ਹੋ ਗਈ ਕੰਪਲੀਟ ਕੁਐਸਟ ਤਾਂ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਕੁਐਸਟ ਆਪਾਂ ਪੜ੍ਹੀਏ ਓਕੇ ਹਾਈਡਵੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਸ 3 ਹੀ ਕੁਐਸਟਾਂ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ
He's never this. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
Okay.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper.
Okay, Lost Wing ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਰੈਂਡਲ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਲੱਭਣਾ
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend.
Okay.
And thank you again.
Lost Wing. ਪਹੁੰਚ ਗਏ ਆਪਾਂ Lost Wing ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਰੈਂਡਲ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਲੱਭਣਾ।
That'll be enough.
But how did the grocer know his daughter?
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do
Okay.
hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Okay.
Sun's setting. Fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard.
ਓਕੇ ਜਿਲ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਹੈ। ਆ ਰਿਹਾ।
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Goblins?
Why am I not surprised?
Very good. Level 21 they are on goblins. A ਵੱਡਾ goblin. ਜਾਕ ਗਿਆ ਇਹਦਾ। ਮਾਰਦਾ ਯਾਰ ਵਿਚਾਰੇ ਨੂੰ। ਓਹ
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He does
Okay,
deserve to rot by
Randall.
the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
चलो अभी हम चल गए वापस।
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you've known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਚੱਲ ਗਏ ਆਪਦੇ ਹਾਈਡ ਵਿੱਚ।
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
ਕਿੱਧਰ ਯਾਰ ਚਲੋ ਮੈਪ ਤੇ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਓਕੇ ਬਾਹਰ ਨਿਕਲ ਕੇ ਉਹ ਲਾਸਟ ਤੇ ਆ।
Clive, was it?
ਔੜੀਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਚੜਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ। There he is.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my
courier
job
ਤੇ
right,
ਬੈਗ
then what am I
ਪਾਟਿਆ
good
ਸੀਗਾ।
for?
ਉਹ ਲੈਟਰ ਲੂਟਰ ਡਿੱਗ
Nothing,
ਪਏ।
guess what? I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost.
Okay.
It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No. I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't.
ਚਲੋ ਇਹ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕੁਐਸਟ ਕੰਪਲੀਟ ਆਪਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਤੇ ਉਦੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਪਾਰਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਇੰਪੀਰੀਅਲ ਆਰਮੀ ਵੱਲ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਟਲ ਨੂੰ ਤਬਾਹ ਕਰਨਾ ਅਕੋਰਡਿੰਗ ਟੂ ਸਿਡਸ ਪਲਾਨ
I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Okay, 3 ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਡਿੱਗੀਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
ਪਹਿਲੀ ਚੀਜ਼
Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Dog. ਲੈ ਕੇ ਗਿਆ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਮੂੰਹ ਹੀ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਪੇਪਰ ਸੀਗਾ
Towards Lostwing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
It's looking to be a fine harvest.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad? But what'll we do for supper?
A whole day on the line and they're still not...
There it is. ਚੱਕੀ ਫਿਰਦਾ
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
Return to missing items. Return the missing items to Glen in the hideaway. Okay. ਬਸ ਆਪਣੇ ਹਾਈਡਵੇ ਦੀਆਂ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਕੁਐਸਟ ਕੰਪਲੀਟ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ। ਇਹ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ 'ਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਮਿਲਾਂਗੇ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਪਾਰਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਸਿਡ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ।
Maybe I should just own it. There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid
Sid
sane
ਦੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਦਾ
while
ਨਾਮ ਹੈਗਾ
she's
ਮਿਡ।
away.
ਉਹਨੇ ਭੇਜਿਆ ਸੀ ਲੈਟਰ।
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Done. ਚਲੋ ਵੀ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਪਾਰਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਗੇਮ ਪਲੇ ਦੇਖਣ ਲਈ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਪਸੰਦ ਆਈ ਹੋਈ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਨੂੰ ਲਾਈਕ ਤੇ ਚੈਨਲ ਨੂੰ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਮਿਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਪਾਰਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਬਾਏ ਬਾਏ।